We're talking about a stock that is truly measuring worldwide demand for steel, and that is U.S. Steel. Jim, you talked to the CEO numerous times.
Yeah, I mean, I really like him. There are very few. If people remember in the early 80s and mid 80s, there were price increases galore. And every time you got a price increase, you got number bumps for the companies. That's not happening now. We're getting price increases for letter X, but the analysts, for whatever reason, aren't raising their numbers. I think it's because in the old days, before Reg FD, you would call the CFO, and the CFO said, listen, those numbers are falling on the bottom line, and people would raise numbers. Now they don't raise numbers much intra-quarter. But letter X has put through 2 more price increases. If you go listen to conference calls of Bucyrus, Erie, or a Deere, or a Caterpillar, or a Joy Global, all of whom use a lot of steel, and any of the big rig makers, you would know that steel is out of control up right now. Mm-hmm. And that's a good sign for worldwide demand. What happened in the steel industry is kind of curious. It had been such a money loser for so long, mostly because of foreign dumping. Oh no, 100% because of foreign dumping, that no one put any more money into steels here, except for Newcorp because they were using scrap mini mills. They just bought a good scrap company. But what happened is that because of the endless dumping, we couldn't raise price. Now all the countries that were doing the dumping need their own steel because growth is so strong, or they're sending the steel to China, which has then created a miraculous umbrella because we have almost no steel companies in the country. Mm-hmm. So the ones that we do have can continue to raise price. As long as they can raise price, then letter X is going to keep going higher. This has become, along with potash and Mosaic and Agrium, the ultimate momentum stock. So please be careful. There will be many. If you go into Stock Picker, a couple weeks ago, there was a guy shorting letter X. Why? Because it has the propensity to drop 3 or 4 at a given moment. But I have to tell you that in terms of estimates being too low, letter X has got them.
And John Surma's telling you the weak dollar is helping
so
much.
Is it great. I mean, they can export all they want. And they're also, remember, an integrated provider. Mm-hmm. They have their own iron ore. Their raw costs are really good. This is a great bottom line story.
All right. Thanks a lot. We love those in this market.
Yeah.
Thanks so much, Jim Cramer. This is Wall Street Confidential. Please stay tuned.